Listen, if I ain't never told you before, I still have dope people on my show all the time that are doing something. Entrepreneurs rising and grinding. I don't care where they are, who they are. I'm putting them on film. They're on my show. The Mr. ThinkSmart show, ThinkSmart TV, ThinkSmart Enterprises. We are growing, we are building. I now have a gentleman, a married man, a man of distinction, a man of the future. Ah, man, he my cousin, man. He my little cousin. Hidden Wealth. He doing his thing, man. If you ain't never seen him, he's on Instagram, Facebook, and all those platforms. He's repping Hidden Wealth. He also has a page, Hidden Wealth. I'm gonna let him talk about that later. But I want to introduce him, but I want him to introduce himself. Man, tell the people who you are.
Yo, 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 it's me, Mr. Hidden Wealth, and we on the ThinkSmart show. What's up?
Uh-oh. He promoted me like I promoted him. I love it. Hey, man, Corey. He didn't tell you who he was. I'm going to tell you. His name Corey Shorter, man. His name Corey Shorter, man. He doing his thing. He got on his products. If you don't see, he has a few of his products behind him. That's not what he got. He got warehouses. Y'all need to order now, right now. If not yesterday, today. If not tomorrow, the next day. You need to order his stuff, man. He's feeding his family. This is what we do as hustlers. He's from my neighborhood. He's from Berkeley. But back to where I want to step back because I don't want to give people to everything. I want you to tell us yourself. Man, tell them where you're from.
Okay, so it's funny because went to school, Ferguson, Florida School District my whole life. I'm from Berkeley, but also just like multiple kids in our family, I'm from Pine Line as well. So we had dual neighborhoods, but if I had to say, I'm from Berkeley. That's what.
Dual residency.
Yep.
We definitely had that big, man, but we from Berkeley, man. That is real. That's 100% real. We spent 90% of our day in Berkeley, 10% of our day wherever we laid our heads. But people don't understand we laid our heads. That was go to sleep. Let's go to sleep, man. I'm gonna say something real quick. Corey's mother, because Corey's my cousin, his mother and my mother are the two youngest daughters in the family. They're not back to back, but they're the two youngest daughters. It's funny because they spend a lot of time together. They spend a lot of time together. His mother, Fabeline, I love her. Hey, Fabeline, hey, she gonna beat your rear end if you don't get yourself together. But Corey, no, let's move away from our family ties. You have a great brand called Hidden Wealth. And my very first initial question to you that I really want to push out, other than where you were from, because I knew where you're from. They know where you're from now. But why Hidden Wealth? Explain to me where that came from.
So Hidden Wealth is always something I had in me. Hidden Wealth is always a thought. I say so per se. I always had in me. So Hidden Wealth is more so the mindset. The Hidden Wealth mindset is everybody has a talent on the inside of them. Everybody does. But just by walking into somebody, you wouldn't know that because it's hidden on the inside of them. If they don't open up their mouth and say exactly what they do and what their gift is, you wouldn't know. That's why it's hidden. It's hidden wealth. It's their pot of gold on the inside of them. Hidden wealth. Poor is loud, rich is flashy, wealth is quiet. That's just what it is. I ain't got to broadcast it too much. You go see my hidden wealth. You go see it shine through me.
I like it. So, Hidden Wealth. So, what's your hidden wealth?
My hidden wealth is my heart. To be honest with you, I got a heart for people. I always want to see people. I always want to better people, motivate people whichever way I can. And that's what drives Hidden Wealth. That really drives it, because I want to encourage people. Hey, you was put on this world for a purpose, put on this earth for a purpose, and we go pull that out of it, because the world is so unbalanced. Because a lot of people aren't stepping into their purpose. So I need you to find out what your hidden wealth is, and then, you know what I'm saying, that'll balance the world.
Being an entrepreneur, like I formerly in another interview interviewed your wife, I want to ask you, what gave you that drive? What gave you that drive to say, you know what, I want to promote a clothing line and promote people's inner success being their hidden wealth, and putting it out there to say, hey, this is who you are, that's your hidden wealth. run with it. So what gave you that drive to do that?
What gave me the drive to put out a motivational clothing line per se was, okay, so I worked in a school setting for the past 5-6 years, and I see a lot of kids struggling with their identities as far as trying to be like their favorite rapper or trying to be like somebody they see in their neighborhood or whatever, but they don't have the means for it. You know, a lot of the kids was facing we had some kids that was homeless, some kids that didn't have lights, some kids that didn't have cold water, hot water, but they're struggling trying to be like the Joneses per se. I wanted to tell them, hey man, you don't need all that. As long as you got someone inside of you, that's your wealth. That's how you go make it. You know what I'm saying? And I hated that because a lot of our kids, a lot of our youth is actually, you know, committing suicide, having thoughts, depressed. It's a hurt amongst our people that's not talked about. I want to let the people know, regardless of what the world says about you, you special.
That's deep. That's deep. That's one of my passions. Also, I remember you working in the slums of the slums when it comes to educational fields, and you actually knew one of my friends, pillars of clothing lines, and that was pulling out something among people, and that's Q. And Q had a movement of, you know what I'm saying, not get rich or die trying, but born poor, live rich. And that movement in itself showed us as African American people in the city of St. Louis and, you know what I'm saying, so-called the world, because he still had different places in the United States that he touched. It shows you that you can be more than what you came from, right? And I see that with Hidden Wealth. So when it comes to where you're going, where you see yourself, if you could forecast 5 years from now with Hidden Wealth, what do you see? Not just the city of St. Louis, not just the Midwest, but where you see the United States on top of crossing boundaries and going over across waters. What do you see for Hidden Wealth?
As far as Hidden Wealth, so the 5-year vision for Hidden Wealth, right? I'm a follower of motivators, motivational speakers, and Eric Thomas is my guy. I watch him morning, day. I would love for Hidden Wealth to have a platform similar or exceeding it. You know what I'm saying? Sky's the limit. We're gonna take it there. And one of the big things we mentioned, Mr. BPLR earlier, and it's funny that we brought that up because when I was actually starting Hidden Wealth, I asked him pointers on how to brand my stuff and what's in the proper steps. And unlike most people, he gave me the game. In so many words, he gave me the game, and it was always information. He was never stingy with the information because the thing is, he wanted to see me thrive just as well as he was thriving. So I'll always be indebted to it. I'm forever grateful to him for that.
Yeah, man. Q was a good guy, man. I went to school with him in college. We were good friends. We had our fraternal beefs because he was a part of another fraternity, but it was never a actual beef. It was just, you know, we both was wrestling for the yard, but we always stayed true to one another. And I wish I could have got him on the show, but I did get his approval to be a part of a program that I do have going on. Even though he's passed and he's gone, he will forever be a pillar of that program. But another question I would ask you, internally, family-wise, who are the people that you thank for motivating you to be who you have become right there in the seat that you are, who pushed you, who give you the game, you know, mother, you know what I'm saying, sister, whatever, whoever it may be, even when it comes to mentors, who would those people be other than people like Eric Thomas? And I love Eric Thomas because I've seen him, I've met him. He actually put his hands on me, shook my hand, he was like, hey, you up next, I like this young guy. He told me that. But enough about me, this is more about you. Who would you give thanks to when it comes to that platform and that push?
All right. First and foremost, I'm thanking God because He placed it on the inside of me. I gotta thank the missus. Gotta thank the wife. You know what I'm saying?
Show the ring.
Exactly. That show the ring. You know what I'm saying? I thank my mother, My mother showed tough love
Mm-hmm.
earlier on. She don't do that with the grandkids now, but she showed me tough love.
Right.
It was definitely pushed me. You know what I'm saying? It built some tough skin. I thank my father because since I can remember, my father always told me I was gonna be something. Mm-hmm. My father told me, she said, "You destined for something. Your anger and your drive, when you learn how to gear that towards what you want in life, you're gonna be a monster." My daddy told me that. Mm-hmm. And I thank my family overall because that's my support system. Mm-hmm. Whatever I can say, I want to jump to the moon, and my family gonna support me through it. You know what I'm saying? Even though they might not, some of them, they might not believe it, I'm gonna jump to the moon, which rationally nobody would, but they gonna support me because that's what I want to do. Man, that's very important.
Man, I love it. I love it. Man, you know what, Corey? Being my family member, and like I told y'all, his mother and my mother are sisters, blood sisters, same father, same mother. I am so proud of the journey that you're taking. I'm so proud of the life that you have you pursued and the life that you're taking and you've chosen to take, because what people don't understand, like, it's a choice to live this way. Man, I'm proud of you because I've seen you grow from a baby to grow into who you are as a man, a married man with a child, not children yet, but a child. And when I say the progression of sharing information, you know, I'm always gonna share it, man. I don't care what it is, because like Q was, I'm not selfish with it. I don't care. I think that's what's missing in our society among African American people is sharing information. Like I'm not afraid that you will be great because I know I will. So we'll be great together. Right. And I think people are afraid to share that information. Man, hey man, I love the fact that you took out the time of your day to be on my show. They gonna see you more. I'm gonna promote my cousin more, man. But I want y'all to go follow him. Man, let them know your handles, where they can follow you, where they can see you, where they can get the merchandise. Hey, you need to get you some hidden wealth.
That's facts. That's facts. You better get you some. Instagram, Hidden Wealth 2018. Hit that follow. Also on Facebook, we got Hidden Wealth clothing line. You can like the page. My Facebook, Corey Shorter, I always got links to my Hidden Wealth on there, so we can get you some Hidden Wealth. Get you some Hidden Wealth before 2020 is over with. You need it going into 2021.
Man, it look like you've been in the gym too, but I ain't gonna say you've been.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. He ain't been in the gym with me though. He ain't trying to cut it up. He ain't trying to cut it up though. But hey, we gonna end this right here, man. I love you. Hey, go follow my cousin. Go follow his movement. Go follow his wife. She's always forever linked to him. And you'll find out about what she does. But you gotta follow these people, man. Hey, if you ain't following, you ain't family. If you ain't family, you ain't friends. If you ain't family, you ain't doing nothing but being a muck. Get up and do something. Do something with your life, man. Don't sit there and be a life of quarantine. I'm just saying. We salute the divinity in you, Corey. Hey, cheers.
That's facts. And always remember, on ThinkSmart TV, this Hidden Wealth, poor is loud, rich is flashy, wealth is quiet. Salute you, sir.